This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live. Let me check this thing. It's so retarded. I love it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Cisco Perez, Paul and Rockman was just canceled. Oh, great. Well, that makes it a, you know what? This is bothering me. This is pissing me off. So let's see. What are we doing? All right, let me get this right. Okay, rotate device. Okay. Unlock, lock. Cisco Perez, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna get me a better stand. Because we need to go live for this fight the right way. Let's see, what do we got? All right, let's see. On the fucking stand. There you go. I don't know why it won't turn, because I have a... Okay, cool. Psycho Crusher, sub Kurt, good to see you live again. I am live, and we have Gary Antone Russell taking on Rances Bartholomew. And, of course, we know this is the first fight without their father. They just did a nice little piece on his dad. Rest in peace to his father. He was the one that made sure every Russell man was grown, you know, and you can tell they talk with pride, they talk with intelligence, you know, and hopefully they can make a big statement without their father. You got Rances Bartholomew de Cuba. He's 37 years of age. We have Gary Antone Russell, which is 26. So he's a new kid on the block, basically. 5'10 to 5'10. Weights, 137 for Russell, 139 for Bartholomew. Reach, 69 for Russell, and 72 for Rances Bartholomew. The J. Roos Theory. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Long time no see. We got Jimmy Lennon Jr. in the house. Drinking me a Grolsch. It's a Pilsner beer, by the way. Yeah, I just seen the notification for Jake Paul. And it's weird, like Jake Paul, dude, if this fight, if that's true, damn, he can't keep anybody in there with him. Jay Roosh, it's good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Guys, I know we're small right now. I just started. We will increase the number, but what will help to increase the number is the thousands of subscribers that I have. Hit that like button for me. Cisco Perez, Paul was trying to weight drain Rockman, I think. Hey, no problem. Jay Roos. Alucisan. Daniel, counterpunch to you, my brother. Guess nobody wants 2 mil. I guess not. Fuck, I'll take 2 mil. Give me the fight. I'll fight him for $2 million. I'll buy me a house on that. Salute, Kurt. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Rene Padilla Jr. God bless you back, my brother. Counterpunch to you. Airzism. Kurt, much love. Good. Hit that like button, guys. What do you guys think about the Russells, man? I mean, the Russells, you know, this is Gary. You know, he's 15-0, no losses, 15 by KO. Okay, so um, narratives start very easily. Okay, so if he loses tonight, it will show like that ugly narrative will be, hey, you know what? They ain't shit without their dad. You know what I mean? So let's see what he does. Has Kalnaki fought yet, Kurt? Parza slash Mr. Big Jingles. No, no, no. This is the first night. We just started. So I made sure strategically to start it at 8:15 so we will have every fight that I cover. I just hope they're worth covering. You know, because a lot of times we have these fights and they're like, dude, it's snooze fest. I'm sitting here dozing off over here. Kurt by decision over Paul. Kurt, 190s, 180s should be light heavyweight and just get rid of the cruiserweight division because the majority of them are heavyweights. You know, that's how it used to be, honestly. Like Rocky Marciano would be a cruiserweight this day. Motherfucker was like 190. He's like Usyk's old weight. He's like Tony Bellew's weight. Okay, so it is what it is. Smash that like button, King Mike Hall in the building. Counterpunch to you. I'm looking at this fight is about to begin. Here we go. Dude, these dudes came in slow. They came in like plodding. Reminds me of Knockout Kings, the original. The Knockout Kings. Oh, man, good right hook. Oh, good left. Oh, good right by Russell and Bartholomew. It's a nice little scrap so far. They walk slow, but they're banging hard. That's crazy. Ooh, good right hook by Russell. Russell better be careful not to tire himself out because this fight is, you know, because I know he's fighting with a lot of emotion. You can tell because he comes in lashing right hooks and lefts. He throws a left to the body and a right hook upstairs. He goes with another jab, double jab by Bartholomew. Ooh, good double right uppercut. Ooh, good left and a right and another left by Russell. Russell comes back after that double hook to the body by Bartholomew. Bartholomew goes and throws a series of uppercuts, and Russell retaliates. He's not as fast as his brother, but he's pretty swift. He's pretty swift. Russell coming in with the jab to the body by Russell. Bartholomew, he's sitting back. And then here's the beauty of this. These are two southpaws. So, you know, this is a southpaw slugfest. You know, Bartholomew, he's a house name. And Russell, of course, known from his brother, which is, you know, so he's one of the Russell family. So he's trying to get his pound of flesh. I think he needs to come in, but I think he's learning. Double straight left by Russell. Ooh, good right hook by Russell. And that was breaking from the clinch. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that hurt Russell. Bartholomew came in with a pop, 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 pop. And then look, Russell goes back and he takes, and then look, Bartholomew instinctively knew, I got this kid rocking. I got this kid jabbering. I got this kid staggering. Bars. Man. Look, and this is round 1. Yeah, I think Russell's hurt. Because now instead of banging, he wants to hold on. Yeah, he's hurt. Something, You know, I think the long, rangy hands of Rances Bartholomew, he has heavy hands to be a thin guy. This is gonna, I don't think this fight's gonna go the distance. You know, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Gary Russell lost when his father was alive. Maybe it's only proves that the little brother can't win without his father. Kurt, who I got winning tonight, Garcia, Benavidez. Man, I don't know, Renee, because I think it's a do or die. Because if Danny doesn't, good straight left comes in, and another right. That was probably the two good punches. You know, a straight left and a right hook from Russell. Ooh, but then Bartholomew comes in with a straight right. Oh, and another left and another right. What was partially blocked by Russell, but the damage was already done. When he got caught, he got clipped on that. He kind of took that little stagger back. Yep. So both of these guys have earned their pound of flesh from each other. The pound of flesh has been pounded, people. Good jab by Russell. Come in with the jab. Oh, good right hook. I don't know what Bartholomew. I don't know. Did something hurt him? Because he just kind of froze like a deer in the headlights for a second. Good jab by Russell. Jab upstairs by Bartholomew. Ooh, good straight left by Russell. Man, he snuffed that left in. Ooh, good, another straight left and another left. I think the other one, the third left was blocked though. But they were 3 straight left hands by Russell. Ooh, headbutt. Ooh. A left and a right hook lands for Russell. Russell's definitely winning this round because Bartholomew hasn't done anything. Now Bartholomew goes back into southpaw. Let's see what he can muster up at that stance. Then he got to win tonight or he got to hang it up. Looking like Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, he's... You got to watch Bartholomew, though. He leads with his head a lot. So you see him, he kind of leans down and he winks shots. You know, you got to be careful, especially from the shorter fighter with Russell. Because Russell comes in, might trying to throw something and gets caught with a headbutt dead on. You know, you don't want him looking like Badu Jack. You know, that was a nasty cut, bro. That was sick. Oh, good right uppercut. Oh, good right hook by Russell. Right uppercut by Bartholomew, though. One thing people need to understand, if you're going to throw an uppercut, be prepared to get hit with a left hook. If you're going to throw a left hook, be prepared to get hit with an uppercut. You know, one cancels out the other. Okay? Especially if you're trying to throw an uppercut from too far away, you expect the hook to come because it's coming underneath. Bow! Straight shot. Easy access, especially with the hand you threw the uppercut with. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Bartholomew threw a right hook and it got caught with a left from the back end from Russell. Ooh, good straight. Good straight. Right from Bartholomew. They're in the clinch. Bartholomew is flicking his jabs like Mike Tyson. Gary Russell Jr. is in his corner. You know, he's pretty much taken over from his dad, which, you know, that's expected anyway. You know what I mean? He's, you know, he knows his brothers more than anybody else, I assume. You know, just like his dad. So. Autonomy keys to victory. Switch. Yes, do it. Let your hands go. Stay off the ropes. Yeah, I noticed Rances, though, he'll stay on the ropes and he takes a pounding, man. He just like, I seen him he lost that last round simply because of inactivity and staying on the ropes. Who does he think he is? Muhammad Ali? You know? Bartholomew looking comfy in there, looking like he in the gym. He's a gym rat anyway. You know, a lot of these guys, especially those Cuban fighters, you know, they hang out for fun, you know. I hang out in a gymnasium for fun. That's what I do, man. I train, you know. I train. I train for fun. Estoy Rances Bartholomew. De Cuba. Oh, body shots ripping from Rances. Rances ripping body shots. Hey, Kurt, when Usyk was laughing about Tyson Fury wanting 500 million, did his laugh sound like the Joker to you? Yeah, it did actually. And yes, he is the Joker. The Joker versus Batman. You can't make that shit up, you know. So Tyson Fury and the Joker, you know, I mean, I think that's the thing, bro. You never want a guy looking too comfortable against you. That's how you get slapped. Bartholomew, you know, he's known for his uppercuts. He kind of reminds me of a smaller Terry Norris. You know, when he throws these uppercuts, I think he got caught with a headbutt. That's what I'm telling you. If you look at Rance's his head, dude, he got a big ass head, and he will lean down. He will pull an Evander Holyfield on you, and he leans down. And what he does, he leans down and he throws these uppercuts, just like I was comparing him to Terry Norris. Terry Norris also throws these uppercuts. Well, he used to ripping uppercuts, you know. So, hey man, you want a beer or something in the freezer?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So the uppercuts will land, but his head will land too. So you got to be careful of that head of Bartholomew. Dude, good straight left by Russell. He needs to do more of those. And he has this type of kind of like a poor man's Javante Tank Davis, you know, like stance. You know what I mean? He's muscular, he's strong, but then it's like he's not as fast, and his punches are not, you know, unless Rances has some type of chin we don't know about. You know what I mean? Bartholomew head looks like one of those turnips you pull out of the ground in Super Mario Brothers too. Thanks for the beer in the freezer, Kurt. Anthony Van Week. Look over there. It's to the right in front of you. Turn to your straight. Over there by the yeah. No. Go over. Your left. No, you see that little bowl? See that little bowl? No, right? No.
Hold up. My bad.
Yeah, Rances is getting comfortable though. He shouldn't let him get that comfortable.
No, I'm not talking. Okay, Kurt, where we at? You said
Right there. No, right there.
Right here? Oh, right here.
Yep. Man, open one for me too, please.
Hey, baby, what's going on? Hey, you ain't Kurt. You ain't gonna go with us? Danielle coming over about 9:30.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be over by then.
By 9:30?
Maybe 10,
Well,
10:30.
she coming here by 9:30, but we gonna, she say, let's. What's up, man?
Kurt, did you hear Jake Paul fight his hand? I just found out about it. I just found out. Like, when I started the live stream, I found out it was canceled. But I don't know what the deal is on that. You know, I say it looks bad on Jake because, okay, one guy pulls out, then another guy pulls out. Then who are they pulling out from? That's the question. He looks like the crib shadow boxing. Thank you, man.
You welcome.
Russell gonna make it uglier.
Hold on.
Apparently the weight was the issue. Yeah, I heard somebody else say that in the chat, in the trenches. Dude, there's no way of knowing. Ooh, good straight left by Russell. I think that got the attention of Bartholomew. Go fight Badu Jack. Ooh, good right hook and a straight left. Now Russell's starting to really put these punches together. See, and Bartholomew's getting too comfortable in there. He's went back to southpaw stance, and now the dynamics has changed. You know, Terrence Crawford will do that too. If he's not really feeling what he's doing in orthodox, he switches over to southpaw. You know, and that's what Rances just did, and I think that's what's giving Russell the problems. Yeah, those missed. Rances threw 3, but he missed. Well, that's crazy. They should have known that. Look, all that shit should be in the contract. That shit's supposed to be in the contract. And then he's the replacement, so that should be in the contract if it was a weight problem. especially a weight issue. Those are one of the main things. Okay, how much money you getting? Where's it going to be? Is there a rematch clause, and what weight is it at? You know, those type of things. You know, weight is a big factor. Good straight left by Rancis. Ooh, good uppercut on the left end by Rancis. Dude, about, you know, Rancis, he should have turned over. Ooh, good straight left by Rancis. Now remember, he has a 3-inch reach advantage over Russell. Ooh, good right hook by Rancis. Salute to the members of the chat. Joshua Little John in the building. This is for you, brother. Yeah, this is going to be a dirty, ugly, murky fight. You know, and if none of these guys have the ability to knock each other out, they're going to fucking fight for 10 rounds. Ooh, good right. Oh, good right. Hook. Hook for Rancis. Good jab from Russell. And see, Russell has to fight himself on the inside. Ooh, good straight left. Ooh, and a right hand from Russell. Ooh, good 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that hurt. That hurt Russell. 6 from Bartholomew. Bartholomew opened a can of whip ass on Russell. Now, I know that straight left had him buckled. What are you drinking, Kurt? Man, this is Grosh, man. It's a Grosh. It's a Pilsener. It's a, where's it from? Oh. I don't know where it's from, actually. I know it's a Pilsener beer, though. It's good. Good shit. You know, I wanted to stay off like the liquor and just kind of drink something, you know, less intoxicating. Look at that straight left. Boom! Oh, it came in between the guard. So this is what happened. Russell was blocking. That punch went straight through, in between the arm, the folded arm. Oh, good right hook from Russell, though. See, here comes Russell, nailing him into the corner. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that right hook slipped through. Ooh, good straight left to the body. He misses with the right hook, Russell. He lands with a left uppercut and another left uppercut from Russell. He comes in. Crowd him. Crowd him. Good right hook lands again. He might be onto something. Another right hook lands. A left and a right hand lands for Russell. He has him in the corner. And that's one of the keys of victory for Rancis, is to stay off the ropes. And this is exactly where he's at, taking that ass whooping as of right now in round number 5. Who's Jake Paul will fight? I don't know who Jake Paul will fight. I have no idea. You know, but, well, Badu Jack's on the undercard, right? No, he's not. Badu Jack is actually on the undercard of Joshua and Usyk. So I don't know. I have no idea. Coors Light is my best friend right now. This sounds like Russell's having a real war in there. Look, they're both going toe-to-toe, you know? And Russell, you have to fight to keep that O. That's why you got to go toe-to-toe. Left hook stops the Cuban. Ooh, good straight left. That was a good counter from Russell. Oh, another straight left. That hurts. That hurt Bartholomew. That hurt him. Oh, good 1, 2, 3. Step out, slip around. Listen, you know something? No disrespect to Gary Russell Jr. I like him, but I think, you know, I see the qualities that his brother has, and he could fight like Sean Porter. If he was more like Sean Porter, more aggressive, letting his hands go, knowing how to spin out, turn their fighter, you know, turn the negative into a positive. And he's getting them again. He is getting a good left uppercut. Good left uppercut from Gary. Oh, good. Oh, another right hook. Another right hook from Russell. Uppercut from Russell. Uppercut. Oh, good left hook from Rancis. Did that get an attention of Russell? Oh, right uppercut lands. Right uppercut lands. Kurt, my friend, who you fancy in the AJ in fight? I'll let you guys know. I'm going to do the fight prediction probably on the 1st, which will be Monday. Yeah. Fight's more intense when they're inside. Yeah, it is. Because, see, they're just letting their hands go. Okay. The only danger about that is that if Rancis, the way he fights, his form, and he bends his head, you can tell he's a little tired. Okay. So, you know. Is that beer? Yes, this is beer. This is actually beer. It's a Pilsner beer. Very smooth. Good stuff. Michael Fuller. This is a Grolsch. See? Boom. Grolsch. You're probably looking at it backwards. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, they're interviewing Danny Garcia. You know what Danny Garcia lacks, his father makes up for, meaning promotions. Because, you know, his dad talks a lot of shit, but his dad is like the hype guy. Always love you. You show, my brother, without bias. Question: whose fan are you in the heavyweight? All of them. Who's ever willing to fight each other. Because see, heavyweight division is not a fully competitive division. We got a lot of bark and not enough bite. Okay, so when you're talking about heavyweights, you know, look at that right hook lands for Russell. That was a good punch. Ooh, good straight left lands for Rancis. You know, they just need to fight each other. So I'm just happy to see fights like I'm watching. I'm just happy to see them, you know. So, you know, even Kalnaki, you know, he's back, you know, but I want to see fresh fights, okay? Just fresh fights overall. Because if there's no fresh fights that we see in, look, we've seen enough of the same fights, okay? And then as I'm talking, we just got a knockdown, okay? So, whoa, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck is that? Yo, the referee stopped the fucking fight. This was the stupidest shit ever. Yo, that referee, dude, what the fuck is this? What the fuck happened? You're talking to a Cuban cocksucker. He doesn't understand you. Look, it's crazy. He said, okay, and the dude waved the fight off. He looked at him and waved the fight off. This is the craziest shit I ever saw. This is bullshit. See, look. Look. He doesn't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. That's bullshit. No, that guy's fucking fine. No, see, look. This is the sport that I love that I hate so much right here. What the fuck was this? Yo.
Just stop the fight.
He just stopped the fight.
He's upset. He's drawn the ire of the... You're telling me corner.
There's no need to go against the corner, Russell. That's not his fault.
Yo, you should get credit for that. That should be a no contest. You don't do somebody like that. That's fucking crazy. Like, what the, like, that, look, this type of shit, like, like, this is crazy.
Look
at this. Look at this shit.
Let's take a look at the...
Let's look at this shit. Let's see. Okay, jab. Right hand lands. That right hand lands. He fucking, wait, he slips. Okay, knocks him off balance, he slips. But it's from a punch because the punch made him off balance. He couldn't keep his composure. He slipped. He's walking. The gal's counting. He's in the corner. He's in the neutral corner.
Gives him his gloves, shakes his head.
He said, yeah, and he waved the fucking fight off. Oh, yeah, yo. I'm sorry. Look. I don't like fights won that way. I don't like fights that's won that way. I mean, it was a good hook. It was a good punch. Bow. Good right hook. Look, but he steps in. He tries to lean in for Russell, right? He falls. Okay. Russell goes to the neutral corner. He's signaling him to go to the neutral corner, right? Now, we see Rancis on the ground. He's looking at his corner. Okay, he's looking at his corner. So he gets up. I'm watching his leg. So I'm anticipating what the referee could be watching. Okay. Now he's dazed. You can see him. Got the proud, I'm not hurt look on his face. But he's to the point where it's like, yeah, that happened quick. He rolls over. He gets up. Okay. Now, if he would have got up like Zab Judah or something when Costa Zoo hit him, that's one thing. But this shit here, he tears his grubs, he waves it, he says, "You okay?" And then he waves it off. Look, and then he says, "I wave it off." See, this is the problem. Somebody, the third man in the ring should be superseded by somebody else. Whether it's, yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Francis Bartholomew has just...
That's an early stoppage. That's an early stoppage. That's an early stoppage. GDZ hands. Thank you for the super chat. EJ gets more because he got the LGBTQ crowd. Bad stoppage. I hate that they don't overrule the ref. I hate when they do that. Like the referee is like, yo, no, I don't think he was done. He did the stanky leg from the waist up. Not as bad. Look. I've seen stanky legs. I've seen when people on Queer Street and shit like that. I've seen bad cases. That wasn't a bad case. It wasn't the best case. It wasn't really a bad case. And that's bad. We got to open up an instant replay review like baseball and football. Yeah, they do. But see, and since we do have the technology to show people what's up with that, it's like this. Simply because we are able to see it with the technology that we have, we know boxing sucks the fucking way it does. You know what I mean? Because it just like, that was a bad call. And no one questions the referee. Like, yo, ref, what are you really doing? Didn't you disagree with the Lubin stoppage, Kurt? The Lubin stoppage? Lubin was fucked up, though, Michael. He was fucked up. But you remember the round before that, he just got a knockdown. So my thing is, Michael, when you're talking about stopping fights and you got someone and you got a tough fight. Okay, the fight is tough. It's a tough fight. What do you want? Yeah, he got smashed on, but he was able to drop that shit. But this is a piss poor result. This is not that fucking fight. You know what I mean? So, Michael, let's look at it this way. If you knew I disagree with the Lubin shit, you know damn well I'm going to disagree with this shit. But Lubin was taking punishment from a tall, rangy fucking guy that was hard to really get to, that would not stop fucking punching. So when Lubin did finally get in, he did rip some body punches. And then I'm going to tell you, Fonfora is going to get knocked the fuck out by somebody. I mean, somebody's going to knock him the fuck out. And it's not going to be long because he's more offense than defense. He needs to work more on, he's more like a Thomas Hearn-like guy. He's a dangerous guy, very, very offensive, but defensive, no, he's terrible. To pay respect to the loss of their father by giving him the win. That might have been some shit like that. Like, this is his opportunity to make sure this win gets nullified. So, I mean, I won't argue that. I mean, if we're going to look at shit like that, I mean, I'm happy for the kid. Now he's 16-0 with 16 KOs. But, I mean, do you want to knock out like that? Do you really want a stoppage like that due to that? Let's hit that like button. But, I mean, do you really want a knockout like that? I wouldn't. It was an early stoppage. Needs mental screening and proper orientation, in my opinion. Well, thing about referees, I think referees should be picked the day of the fight. I think they should be picked and isolated like jurors in the jury. I think it should be more serious. These referees have too much access to promoters and, managers, and you don't know what those managers or promoters could do to persuade those guys to referee in a certain way. We've seen too many fights like that. Like, dude, what's really going on with this particular situation? Why did this fight go the way it is? Why is this referee giving this man so much shit and he ain't giving the other man so much shit? You know, Jake Paul just called off the fight against Rockman. See, that makes Jake Paul look bad though, because it's like, yo, now that's the second fucking person that now that either can't fight you or you won't fight him due to certain terms. If Tommy, see, that doesn't make Tommy Fury look too bad now. He can save face now because Rockman pulled out too. So now it's just Jake Paul not wanting to do certain shit. So that really looks, it reflects on him because now he turned this fight down. So if he turned this fight down, now it's going to be like, well, damn. See what I'm saying? Like now we start to really look at Jake Paul. You know, bow, good right hook. Like I said, that's like some Tank Davis shit he pulled. You know, that lunging right hook, athletic right hook like it is. You know? The point is, if you disagree with the Lubin fight stoppage, your sensitivity to damage and brutality of the sport could be lacking, with all due respect. I mean, I understand this. With the Lubin situation, that was totally different from this. Okay, let me hear what he has to say.
Did you feel the fight should be stopped?
¿Tú pensaste que debían parar la pelea?
No, caí en todo momento de que caí. Sí, me dio un buen golpe, me conectó un buen golpe, pero soy un veterano, no es primera vez que me han dado. Me han dado, me he levantado y he continuado el combate y en la mayoría de ocasiones lo he ganado.
Definitely. I mean, no, they shouldn't have stopped the fight. I mean, this is not the first time I've fallen and I've gotten up. I felt good. It was a good shot. I'm not denying that, but you should have not stopped the fight.
What did you say to the referee, and what was his explanation to you?
¿Qué tú le diste al referee? ¿Cuál fue la explicación?
Que estaba bien en todo momento, desde que me levanté, que estaba bien, que estaba bien, se lo dejé saber.
I told him I'm fine. I'm good to go.
In Orlando, you exchanged words with him as well. You were very unhappy.
I'm very unhappy, of course. This was a very good fight that these fans paid a lot of money to come and see. It was a pull-down, drag-out, old-school fight. How can you take it away from a man that's on his last leg? He's on his last leg. This man is a two-time world champion. He's been down before, and he's been up, and he's fought on. How can you rob not only the fighter, but the fans of what could have been a great fight? You're supposed to give your fighter, Gary Russell, you're supposed to let him fight. You want to see what kind of character Gary Antoine Russell has? Well, this was a chance for Gary Antoine Russell to show that character. But you robbed not only Gary Antoine Russell because it was a gimme, but you also robbed the fans. And Residents were telling me, we want the rematch with a different referee.
Hey, that's no problem with that. I have no... Dude, he had the fucking crowd. You know what I mean? He probably was one of those, what you call Marielitos. Marielitos, they were the Cubans that came in 1980. And then they like to talk a bunch of shit. You know, but see, here's the deal. I mean, about age-wise, he probably did come over, you know, from Mariel Harbor, which is in Cuba. And then they docked in Key West. Like, shitloads of boats came to Cuba and just, like, took a bunch of people away. But anyway, I mean, it's shitty though, man. But here's the thing: he would knock slap out, but the fight was a good fight. You know what I mean? Russell was winning 48-47, 49-46, 49-46. So I mean, he was winning the fight. So you know that would have been more of a shame or a chance or what do you call it? Back to you, Michael. Where we at? If you would disagree with Lubin, okay, Lubin took a punishment, but see. When he got the knockdown, bro, was an explanation of why you should stay in there and why the punishment was necessary to be taken. Okay, so yes, do I like unnecessary punishment? Fuck no, I don't. I don't even really like to see one guy beat the shit out of another guy. I hate that. But if you're going to allow that to happen, and then you see progress, not only progress, you see a fucking knockdown from the guy that's taking all the punches. Were you kidding me? That's why and then you stop it. Like, why did you stop the shit 3 rounds ago? See, we never knew. You know, I get it. It's not me wanting to see punishment, but I understand the narration of what's going on within a fight. I see this guy, he's landing more. His punches are starting to affect the fighter more, even though the fighter's winning the fight. But it doesn't matter because the guy that's getting beat, he's coming on. Okay, anybody that's seen Rocky Balboa or any fucking slugfest knows. There's necessity in getting in. And it took him a lot, Lubin, to get in. And just to take all that away, you're just taking away all the fucking things that he sacrificed, all the punishment, all the violence, all the punches that he took. That was a sacrifice to get in to do what he's had to do. And he was doing that, and then they stopped it. That's why I was angry. Okay, so, but this is a totally different ball game. Kurt, what's your reaction to the WBC would give the rankings to Jake Paul if he wins the fight? I think it's bullshit. I mean, this is the first time you've had someone, okay, that ever fought a real true fighter. Then you're giving him an opportunity to fight for a title. Only shows me, just because the man brings in dollars, that you're willing to snatch all the integrity, all the hard work of all the other fighters away from them. You want to take that away just because this guy that's not even a boxer, right? He's entertaining. He makes money. People pay to see him, right? He brings volume and all that. But that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't be all and end all when it comes to integrity. Okay, so if you're supposed to have a ranking system, you're supposed to do that shit right. Well, listen, I want to get you in. That's something that you want to do versus what you do. Okay, based on that. But Mauricio shows he has no fucking integrity. He's a cheating, lying, fat cocksucker. I've said it. That's what he does. He follows money. That's why Andy Ruiz is fighting now. If he beats Luis Ortiz, which more than likely he will, then he gets a shot at the title. So he leapfrogged over Frank Sanchez. Was it Daniel Dubois, Deontay Wilder, and who else? Joseph Parker. And those type of things. So Broner versus Figueroa. It's funny. These guys supposed to fought a couple years ago. And they both ended up in jail or some shit like that. It's crazy. Paul was trying to weight drain Rahman. It was a matter of time. He was going to the ER if that fight continued. I mean, he went to the ER anyway, Michael. I swear that guy looked dazed, and I'm sure he'd be stopped anyway. Well, let his ass get stopped. Then we'll have no excuses. You lose the chance to be a hero. Henry Gomez, counterpunch to you, sir. If Usyk should win, did you see the Fury? Did you see Fury fight him? And who do you think wins? I don't know, because that's a different fight. I know Tyson Fury, if he does fight Usyk, he better be in shape, because we know Usyk's going to be in shape. Dillian White, what do you think about Kaunaki? I want to see the fight, and it's here now. So that's the next fight, which I'm glad to see, because this is one of the fights that I wanted to see, honestly. And Kaunaki, he needs to win. If he doesn't win, he needs to hang it up. He needs to hang it up. He's been knocked out twice. And see, let me be fair. Dillian White is done. I don't think he's done. Because people thought that shit about Derek Chisora years ago. And that motherfucker's still fighting. When Dillian White knocked out Derek Chisora, people thought he's done. But he wasn't. And he ain't. And he just won his last fight. Okay? Broner needs to be in desperation mode tonight. Plus, I still want to see Thurman versus Broner. That's a good draw. No. Broner's not fighting tonight. That's not tonight. Is it? No, that's not tonight. No. Kaunaki might be shot. We'll see, Cisco. No, I'm not blaming Gary Russell. I'm not blaming him. Shit, he landed this. He dropped fucking Rances. Kaunaki pillow fist. I don't think he has pillow fists. I think he doesn't have real hard punches, but he's a volume puncher. He will swarm you with a bunch of punches. So let's say all of his punches are like 40% of a power puncher that punches at 80 or 100. But if he keeps hitting you, he's going to take you out. Ask Charles Martin. Charles Martin was just beat the hell up for 12 rounds. I'm picking Adam to win this fight. He should, though. You know? I mean, at least they didn't put him in with a, complete shit bag. Kalnaki is not fun to watch. Dude, I like to see Kalnaki fight. I mean, he's going to throw punches. He's easy to hit. Ali, Enrin, Demarizin. He's from Germany. You know what, though? He has one loss. I thought he had 2 losses. These are good fights. Great job by Showtime. But Broner needs to win all the same to get a shot at something like that scenario to take place. Well, Adam Kalnaki, 2 losses, 20 wins, 15 by KO. Pillow fist, huh? Well, we got to see. But Broner needs to win all. Okay. Kalnaki looks like Fat Joe. Dude, he does, actually. Or more like a fat-ass pit bull. But he does look like Fat Joe, though. Size and everything. Skin tone. Bald. Kalnaki looks like he's down on the scorecards already. Be prepared for the rest of the refs to let Muggs get socked out tonight. These some big boys, though. These some big guys. Poland versus Germany. Who wins? Demarizin beat Washington and went 12 rounds with a jog, so this is a good fight. What do you think a win or lose means to Usyk and AJ? Usyk, Usyk's going to fight for eventually the undisputed title. If Joshua wins, the same thing. He's going to fight Tyson for the undisputed title. Whoever wins is going to be undisputed. Because, see, this is what happens. I'll figure it out, and I'm going to tell you guys later in another live stream. I'm going to save it. Ooh, good left hook by Demarizin. Good jab by Demarizin. 1, 2, 3. Left hook to the body. 1, 2 upstairs. Left hook to the body lands for Kalnaki. Ooh, good body punches by Kalnaki. Working that body. Both of those guys have a lot on reserve down there. Ooh, good straight. Ooh, good straight right. I like Kalnaki's body. Like he looks like a guy that doesn't have, if you look at Kalnaki's calves, they're fucking massive, bro. Especially that back right one. It's bigger than that left. That's this. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2. 1. That's that jab. 1. Oh, good right. Good left hook. Good left hook to the body. Good right. Upstairs from Kalnaki. This is all Kalnaki. Oh, 1, 2. Left uppercut. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a slugfest. Double hook from Demarizin. Oh, good left hook. Oh, good right. Left hook for Kalnaki. Now, I don't know how hard these punches are because, see, Demarizin, you could tell he's tough. If he went 12 rounds with freaking Ajagba, this is a cakewalk for him. So he's eating these shots. He should eat these shots easy. It's easy there. Grizzly bear versus a polar bear. Yeah, those guys, it does look like a grizzly versus a polar. Ooh, good right uppercut. And this is the first round. And guys this big, it's crazy that they're fighting at this volume. That's what I like. Because I remember back in the day, a lot of heavyweights, man, they just fought and then grabbed and then fought and then grabbed and then they might have thrown a 1, 2 and then grabbed. And the referee did more work than anybody else. Kalnaki versus Joe Joyce. I don't know, man. Joe Joyce more likely. Joyce will eat those shots and just jab the shit out of him, set him up with a straight right hand and knock him out. That's how I see that fighter go with Joe Joyce and Kalnaki right away. Ooh, jab upstairs, right downstairs for Kalnaki. He gets jabbed in the face by Demirizin. Demirizin, he needs to good left hook. You know what I'm liking from Kalnaki? He's using his fucking head. And when I mean using his head, he's moving. He's at least moving from side to side. Good jab by Demirizin. Oh, good right and a left hook by Kalnaki. Oh, good 1-2 and a left hook. And that 1-2 was really a throwaway by Kalnaki just to come back with the left hook. A lot of times you throw away shots to land another shot. Oh, good left hook by Kalnaki. Oh, good right by Kalnaki. Kalnaki, that kind of had him. Oh, you know what? Demirizin, I think he felt that last right hand that landed him after that left hook. I think so. I think so. Need to see how Kalnaki's endurance holds up always. Starts quick. Yeah, he does. That's true. That is true. You know what I mean? But here's the thing about Kalnaki. If he doesn't respect you, he's just going to come for you. And so far, Demirizin hasn't hit him with anything to make him respect him. Who would win, Counterpunch or Demir? Who the hell is Demir? Kalnaki stops him as long as he doesn't get caught clear. Yeah, I believe that. Round 2, and I got another brew. Bars. Kalnaki goes for a right uppercut and it foiled simply because Demirizin's guard was so high. Ooh, good right hand by Demirizin. He chops with his right hand. It's nothing straight. He just comes down and chops with it. Ooh, good left uppercut. Ooh, good left hook from Demirizin. Now they're head to head. Ooh, good right from Demirizin. Good right uppercut. Left hook misses. Ooh, good right uppercut from Demirizin. Even though Adam Kalnaki has him on the ropes, he's pulling a rope-a-dope format, caught him with a good right uppercut, snapped the head back of the bald head, Fat Joe-looking Adam Kalnaki. Oh, good straight right to the body. Oh, left hook lands. Good right hands. Oh, 1, 2, 3 lands for Kalnaki. Good volume punching. Double jab lands for Demirizin. But he gets caught with another right and a left. Here comes Kalnaki coming in with another right. And he's loaded up with body shots. Left hook lands. Oh, good left hook lands for Demirizin. He comes back. Oh, another right hand lands for Demirizin. Follow with a left hook. Right hand lands for Kalnaki. He blocks the left hook of Demirizin. He's working on that defense. That's what he needs because he has to remember, just because you're in a fight don't mean you can't fight smart. Because that's what gets him knocked out and hurt. We've seen that in the last 2 fights. 1-2 lands for him. Demirizin. Right hand lands. Left hook misses by Demirizin. Oh, good right hand by Demirizin. Then Kalnaki remembers the head movement because he immediately starts moving his head side to side when he gets socked with that right hand. Oh, good left hook lands for Kalnaki. That's why I love these Kalnaki fights, because he's going to show you action. Oh, nice. 1-2. Oh, good right hand land for Demirizin. Kalnaki looks like he's kind of tired. He lands a 1 and a 2. Jab by both guys. 1-2 misses. Oh, good right overhand by Demirizin. Oh, good left hook lands for Kalnaki. Man, it's crazy. That's a good day. That was a good round. Good round. Demarisin missing hair spot. I seen that. I thought I was the only one. I seen that shit. No, man. What's up, Kurt? You doing all right? Who winning the fight, Danny or Jose? Man, I don't know. It's up in the air. I just want to see a good fight. I don't really have the opponent in the show. Let me see. Kurt, are you upset as well that Jamal Charlo versus Jaime Munguia didn't happen? Yeah, because that's a fight we should see. That's a good quality fight we should see. You know, I'm tired of quality fights falling down the tube. That shit should happen. If this would have been 1997, this shit would have happened. Who do you have winning on your card? What? You mean? Between these guys? I have Kalinaki so far. Ooh, good right hand and a left hook land for Demarisin. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and a left right uppercut from Demarisin. Then Kalinaki, see, when Kalinaki gets hurt and gets hit, rather, he comes forward instinctively. That just shows his tenacity, overall competition speed and level. Why do you have winning on your? Who do you have winning? Oh, good right uppercut by Demarisin. Oh, good left hook. Oh, good left hook lands for Demarisin. Oh, good right hand lands for Kalinaki. It was an overhand. Oh, he gets caught. Then he returns fire with a right hook to the body and a left hook upstairs by Kalinaki. Jab by Kalinaki. And you know, I actually think Demarisin's a lot bigger than Kalinaki, and I think that's the problem. I think it's more like a water buffalo taking on a fucking rhinoceros because Kalinaki's landing. See, he just landed a right hand and knocked Kalinaki back. Man, these guys are throwing leather, man. Jab. He misses with the jab. Good head movement from Kalinaki. Good right to the body. Ooh, good left hook from Kalinaki. Ooh, good left hook from Demarisin. That's probably one of his best shots. Double jab from Demarisin. And Kalinaki better watch that uppercut. Because good, see that left uppercut again. Right when I say it, he lands the left uppercut, comes straight back with a right hand. Good jab from Demarisin. See, Demarisin has size on him too. So he's just as tall, but he's bigger overall. Bars. So Kalinaki's coming in, but he's getting caught. You see that left eye starting to swell. And that's coming from that. Look, you see him walk back. He's kind of punchy. See, here's the thing. You got a guy like that likes to rumble. He likes to tangle ass. So since he likes to do that, he gets hit, but he has thin skin. So we're learning that about Kalinaki. You know, it's just Kalinaki used to overwhelm people with his volume. But now he has a guy that's bigger than him, and he's refusing to fold. A lot of these guys by now, like a Jared Washington, a Charles Martin, those guys like that, boom, good left hook lands. And see, in Demarisin, he took it well. Boom. See that left uppercut? Bow, follow with the right hand. They're doing a good job on Adam. Adam might lose if not taken care of. See, there's that left uppercut again. It's a sneaky left uppercut that it's a weapon. Amarizan kind of leans to the side and throws a left uppercut. And he also is good to the right. So Kalinaki better be careful. Okay, especially when he's so eager to get inside and throw volume punches. He could get caught with that uppercut. Good straight right by Demarizan. Double jab return. Another right hand, Amarizan. He misses with the left hook. Good left hook to the body by Kalinaki. There's that left uppercut again I was telling you guys about. There it is. Right hook. Left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs. Right hand lands for Demarizan. I mean, demolition. Oh, good jab from Kalinaki. See, Kalinaki slowing down. I think he's more pacing himself now, but he keeps on with this. Good defense, though. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 1, 2. Left hook to the body by Kalinaki. I think Kalinaki needs to work more on that body. Take this day. Look, give him something to think about. Because, see, you got these guys like that, and with the type of body style, they're good at absorbing body punches, you know. They got a lot on reserve. They got a lot of flab. And this is just round 4, man. This is crazy. Good left hook by Kalinaki. It feels like it's round 8 because these dudes are doing it in. Good left hook to the body by Kalinaki. Right hand over the top by Demarizan. I think that left hook bothered Demarizan, though. Oh, good left hook from Demarizan, though, as I say that. Good right hand from Kalinaki. Kalinaki lands with a left hook. Jab. Right hand from Kalinaki. Kalinaki's on a row. He gets caught with a right. Oh, good right from Demarizan. He comes back. Something's happening in the crowd. This shit's crazy. The Barclays, dude, a fight always breaks out at the fucking Barclays. That's why I love going there. Nice. Tracy Morgan in the crowd with big gold chains. Stephen Fulton. Yeah, Stephen Fulton, he gets into it with somebody. I don't know what it is and who he got into it with, but it was somebody. He was I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but something happened in the crowd. Edis Landis there with his girl. You can kind of see him. It's like his face is right here. See that left uppercut? And that didn't even land the way it's supposed to, but that straight right landed. So he caught him with a left uppercut, straight right. Then the Kalinaki catches him with an overhand right to the chin of Demarizan. And that got Demarizan's attention. Okay? Fury is in their idol based on build. Is their idol base? Yeah, man. They're built like a Tyson Fury. Guys like that, you know, it's hard to mess with their body because it's so much, you know, it's so much reserve. They got a lot of padding, a lot of cushion. Yeah, I see Tracy Morgan out there. Good right from Demarizan, though. Now it's halfway through, guys. So we're almost halfway through. Ooh, good left hook lands from Demarizan. Ooh, good right from Demarizan. Good right lands from Demarison. A right and a left. Oh, straight right land for Demarison. Left hook lands for Demarison. Left hook to body. Oh, straight right land for Demarison. Look, that splattered the eye of Kalnaki. Oh, good straight left by Demarison. Overhand right. Oh, there's that uppercut. There's that uppercut by Demarison. And see, Kalnaki's getting tired. Because see what's happening. He's trying to push and force a bigger guy to the ropes and bend to his will. But it's difficult because the guy's bigger than you. Shit, he has his own sense of power. You know, you push a big guy, the big guy can push you back. Oh, good left hook by Demarison. 1, 2, 3. Left hook, all misses by Kalnaki. Oh, good straight right lands for Kalnaki. Oh, good right land for Demarison. Nice ender. Nice ender. Yo dene Uga. Yo dene Uga. He's in the crowd. He's looking. Look, his face looks a lot better than it did the night he fought Errol Spence. I don't care what anybody says. He had Errol Spence dead to rights. I don't know what that was. I don't know why that happened the way it did. Butterbean didn't have a cushion. Hey, Kurt, who would win between Jamie Munguia and Edgar Berlanga? I would go with Munguia. Berlanga's, you know, he's a hard hitter, but I would definitely go with Munguia. Because Munguia has a good chin, but he also knows how to box. Berlanga just wants people to come. Well, here's the thing. Jaime Munguia will do exactly what Berlanga wants him to do. You know what I mean? But I think Munguia would get him. I think he would get him. You would ask me that about shit a year ago. I would say, oh, dude, Berlanga would kill him. But no, now, dude, Jaime Munguia would beat the shit out of him now. Because I already know what his skill level. His skill set is not up to par with somebody like Munguia. Even though Munguia hasn't been tested to a certain degree, he ain't been in there with a Charlo or, you know, or that top dude. But he'll beat the shit out of Berlanga. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. It's closing gradually. That's not a good sign. Demarison is winning, in my opinion. Now, I mean, you see, Kalnaki ain't caught him with nothing. And the volume of punches that we're accustomed to, that we're used to, you know, we're not seeing that from him. He's attempting, but they're being smothered. Okay, even the punches to the body, they're not doing like what they used to do. See, he just caught a 1-2, and you can see the expression on his face. Like, damn it, man. You know, I'm trying. Then you say that left hand, that left eye is swelling. Okay? And Demarison's coming on, you know? And it's 47 Kalnaki and 48 by Demarison on the unofficial scorecards of Steve Fargood. Now, I've seen a right hand lands for Kalnaki. Oh, good right lands for Demarison. Yeah, but Longa is not what I thought he was. I mean, you know, he's like another Jeff. He's a Puerto Rican Jeff Lacey, bro. That's pretty much what he is. You know, I mean, he can punch, but I mean, if that's all you have, you need more than a good punch to be in the sport of boxing, especially when you start raising up opposition. You know, so no, I definitely give it to Jaime Munguia. It's crazy. 129 for Kalnaki. Total punches landed. 125 for Demarison. And then see, the problem is I don't see that punch, that move, that it moves. I don't see that changing. So I mean, when did they start counting that? Was it last round? Because it's 6 of 10 now. And see, we're going to learn from round 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to learn a lot about Kalnaki, where he is. He looks like he's lost some weight, though. Let's be real. I mean, he looks more defined. He looks like he's got in better shape. He looks like he's eating better, but he's still fucking looking like the Michelin Man over here. But he looks better. Oh, good right. I think that hurt Kalnaki. He took that straight. But he comes forward. The one thing about Kalnaki, though, when he gets hurt, he's still moving forward. So if you're going to knock out Kalnaki, hit him and wait for him to come closer because he's coming right at you. Bow! Motherfucker, you just hurt me. Here I come. Take him out. Hit him with the same punch. Hit him with the Hellenius, the Nordic Nightmare punch. Yeah, he's slowing down. But see, understand. Look at that. Those 2 jabs landed. That straight right. Bow! That caught him on that ear. He comes and he misses. Good defense from Benavidez, because a lot of times Benavidez, and I seen him earlier, he likes to take pictures with his shots. Meaning you like to bow, like to hit someone and like to see what the result is. So you're still there. Like you're looking at an art form. But when you hit somebody, you better be prepared to slip, duck, move, dodge, and slip. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Kalnaki looks almost done. All right, Michael, let's see. Let's see if he looks almost done. Let's see what happens. Oh, 1-2 lands for Benavidez. Kalnaki tried to get off. He's getting tired, bro. He is slowing down. You are right. I'm starting to see it. I don't see that same dude. He jabs to the body. He jabs back to the body, Kalnaki does. He jabs back to the body, comes upstairs with a right hand. Good punch. And understand, Kalnaki, I think, is he from New York or is he from Chicago? I'm not sure. Because, I know a lot of, a huge Polish community is from Chicago. Tommy from Powell he's Polish. So, you know what I mean? It's a huge community there. But I think he's from New York, I want to say. I could be wrong, though. Cheers, Kurt, my friend, and counterpunch to you. Owen Bradley, counterpunch to you, brother. I see that. Look at that left eye. It's showing wear and tear. And I see what Kalnaki's doing. Kalnaki's just using that jab. He's, good jab from Kalnaki. Ooh, good straight right. This is tough. It's tough because 1-2 by Benavidez. Now Steve Fargood has Benavidez up by 2 rounds. 2 points, which is 2 rounds because there've been no knockdown. So yeah, Kalnaki's getting tired. Benavidez, he's still strong. And he's a lot stronger than Kalnaki. Kalnaki's just trying to set up some stuff. And it's real obvious when you start seeing an offensive fighter get tired. Because they're normally offensive. So you know by default, like, yo, he is not normally himself. Because he's not throwing punches. Because an offensive fighter throws punches. He's attacking. So look at that. 1-2. Straight left or right hand lands. Yeah, Benavidez's he's running away with it right now. This round is all Benavidez. Like I told you guys, round 7, 8, 9, and 10, we're gonna find out who's gonna begin. See, look, that another right lands for Benavidez. Here comes Kalnaki. He lands a right hand. He lands another right hand. Good close of the round, though. He's showing it at least, hey, I want it. Jared Boots Ennis is in the house, people. 29-0 with 27 KOs. Hard-hitting Philly fights with sticks, stones, and bottles in the streets of Philly. Fights with sticks, stones, and bottles in the streets of Philly. Kalnaki better start learning back and doing Boots the Monster. Showtime holds the camera too long and Kalnaki looks like he wants to take a nap. Koronaki better learn leaning back and doing the rock-aware. Oh, good right from Kalnaki, though. Good counter over that jab. He drips, slips, and catches it with a right hand. You can tell that. Look at that left side of his face. Look at the left side of his face. I have Demirison up because Kalnaki hasn't done enough. Since he slowed down, it's been all Demirison. See, Demirison has at least stayed consistent. See, he stayed consistent from round 1 on. See, the decline is Kalnaki. See, Kalnaki is not showing what he showed us earlier. He's not showing us the bop, 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 bop. He's not showing us that. Look, he just got caught with another right. Little small right hand. Kalnaki catches him with a right hand, right up body punches. Kalnaki's working that body. He's working that body. He's trying to work something downstairs. And I know what he's doing. Look, I'm looking at Steven Espinosa out there like, yeah, I like that. I like that, Kalnaki. Stay in there. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, it is like a polar bear definitely versus a big ass grizzly, and the polar bear is Kalnaki. See, Kalnaki, he's getting tired, man. And look, a lot of that comes from the size of Demirison. They should have had someone smaller. If they would have had someone smaller, at least he could have had that opportunity to lean on the smaller fighter. But you don't have that. Demirison. But see, Demirison is not throwing a lot of punches either. So it's a give and take at this point, which is good. That gives Kalnaki the opportunity to rally back, because if not, if Demirison can't. Oh, good right from a Kalnaki. Good right from Demirison, even though Kalnaki's right was better. Look like go back to their respective bodegas. No, right? Have a drink, you know? Of course, Renee. Of course I'm going to play it. Look at Rolando Romero. Look at Rolly back there. I was beating him the whole fight. I was beating him. I want a rematch. Oh, good jab. They traded jabs, but see, Demirison stayed in there with his jab. See, this is the type of fight, though, that shows you if you're really back or not. You know what I mean? And Kalnaki, he needs a fight like this. But see, whoever he's working with, he needs to work more on nutrition. You know, because see, if you notice, he still looks like a fucking garbage man. There's much better qualities of heavyweights now than the Klitschko era. I don't know. I really don't know. I just think the Klitschko's made the era what it was. I think you had the Chris Birds and the Corey Sanders and the Lamont Brewsters and the you know who did you really have then? Let's just be real. Clifford ATN, the Black Rhino ATN, he was there for a while. Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, they were out, but then like, then you had Wilder, then you had Fury. But see, before '08, okay, see, this is like pre '08. I mean, what did you really have? I think the Klitschko's just made it dark, bro, because nobody could beat them like that. Jim Brown counterpunched to you coming in with that wrench, knocked the rust off that wrench and start getting rid of that riffraff that comes in there with all that porn spam. Don't want to hear that shit. Rolly got rolled up. Look at Demarison. He's coming in. See, it's round 9. See, now this separates the men from the boys. See, he needs to come at him. Demarison, look, it's too close at this point because, see, you can argue the last 2 rounds could have been Kalnaki because Demarison is slowed down. He has to understand. He has 1 loss. Kalnaki has 2. Good right from Demarison. See, Kalnaki's trying this bullshit rope-a-dope Anik, and I don't know. Jim, get them out of here. Thank you. Jim Brown, that's what I'm talking about. You're knocking off that wrench. Get all that shit out of here. Oh, good right. See, Kalnaki, dude, he's doing a rope-a-dope. He's doing a rope-a-dope. Now they're in the middle of the ring. Oh, good right from Demarison. See, Kalnaki, he's trying to land those shots. See, there's that left uppercut again. 30 seconds left. Good right from Kalnaki, though. Good jab from Kalnaki. There's that left uppercut again. And see, I was thinking Demarison was going to land that uppercut a little bit more effectively. See, it's round 9, 17 seconds left. And see, another thing, though, you want to pay attention to with Kalnaki. Since he got tired, he reverted back to his same old defense, or should I say lack of. See, he was moving his head before, okay? And see, now Kalnaki's trying to steal the last 10 seconds of the round and show him that, hey, I'm still in town. Bars! I want a wrench, too. Kurt Hiroshima coming in with that wrench. That wrench request. There's that left uppercut. See? Boom! See, he didn't land that right like he normally did. If he would have landed that right, especially against the ropes, that could have set up a couple more shots of destruction. Kurt, have you worked with or met in person Michael Jai White? No, I have not. Not yet. Psycho Crush, you can hire me as a mechanic. I heard that. I definitely need a mechanic. No cap. Man, I want Adam to win this fight. Well, hey, here's the deal. His 10 round. Let's see what he can do because it's really all up to him. Oh, yeah, they got to wipe off the corners. It's too wet. Kalnaki comes in with a double jab and a left hook that lands. It's a check left hook, really. Ooh, good right lands for Demarison. Left hook lands for Demarison. Ooh, another left hook lands for Demarison. Here we go. Here we go. This is where it gets real. Straight right lands for Kalnaki. Right to the body lands for Kalnaki. Oh, good right land for Demarison. But he takes a picture with it. He needs to keep pressuring him. One thing we know, Demarison doesn't have the power that Helenius has. And another thing we know, which is safe to say at this point, But Kalnaki's not a shot fighter. He just got caught with a guy that got his number. Okay, that's because you got beat twice by the same guy. Doesn't mean you're through, Deontay Wilder. Okay, it doesn't mean that. See, that eye's bloody now. It's leaking. It's leaking. It's bloody Christmas over there. Look at that. It's crazy. That eye's bothering Kalnaki. Straight right lands. Get him. Get him. See, he's seen him pawing at it. There's that right again. Minute left. Here comes Kalnaki, though. Kalnaki knows. I have to make a statement. I have to make a statement. Good right from Kalnaki. Here comes Kalnaki. He's rallying back. He's showing you the championship competitive desire to be great. He said he wanted to be the first Polish heavyweight champion. This is his time. He has to show this big, tough, once beating German guy. Poland versus Germany. He has to do it. We got 38 seconds left. If he doesn't make it, he won't take it. Oh, he gets hurt. Benavidez comes in on him. He punched himself out. Wait, what is this? What is this? I don't know what that was. I think the ref saved his ass. I think what happened? A house rule. Here we go. Look at the ref. Look at the ref. Look, the ref is for the house guy. He hadn't said shit all night. Now he comes in. That now it looks like Kalnaki was in trouble. Face bleeding like Rocky Balboa. That with a shaved head. Now all of a sudden he wants to come in. There you go. And that's it. Look, I don't know who will win this fight, but I can tell you this. Good action-packed fight. Kalnaki tried. He punched himself out. Benavidez tried to come in to close the show. The referee once again came in and did what he does, and tried to stop the momentum. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, the ref did that. See, the ref came in and did some bullshit and called some number. Yes, sir. Hey, there's one in there already. Yeah, yes, sir. Nice and cold. Yeah. Switch. So we'll see. This is going to be interesting because we don't know. I mean, it's a close fight because Kalnaki, an offensive guy, ran out of gas. Look at his eye leaking. Thin skin, okay? Thin skin. But I don't know. If it's a draw, I would be good with a draw. Because at the end of the day, we already know that, Kalnaki gave it his all. We already know he didn't get knocked out. He's not punch drunk. He's not punchy. He's not a shot fighter. He fought a guy that only been beaten once by who? Ajagba? Boom! Look at that right hand lands. See, I would love to see this fight again. Let's go for it. I don't know about the punch stats, but I can tell you this. Benavidez landed the better shots. Okay? He landed the better shots. He landed the harder shots. In my opinion. The Polish fans are shaking right now. They should. They should be. Because, that would be the third fucking loss for Kalnaki. You know what they say, third time's a charm. So if he loses, let's see. Okay, body shots landed. Total 256 out of 276 out of 19. 256 out of 19 for Benavidez and 276 out of 851 for Kalnaki. I don't know. See, and then here's the problem. If they take a long time getting their shit together, you already know something's going to be rotten in Denmark. Is my eyes playing tricks on me, or did Benavidez lose some hair in the back? LOL. Nah, I think, he got wet, so I think it kind of swayed to one side. You know what I mean? So I think that's what happened. I don't think that he lost more hair. I think I think that's what that had. I think that's what it was. Yeah. I believe Kalnaki lost, but if he gets the decision, he's food for Wilder. Well, you know what? They'll probably do that. Give Kalnaki an opportunity to make some money, and then at the end of the day, get knocked out by Wilder. Because Wilder would knock him out. If Helenius will knock him out, it's safe to say Wilder could.
I know who won.
So we'll see. We'll see. We're about to see the
Unanimous decision. Here are the scores.
unanimous, bro. Uh-oh.
Judge at ringside, Mark Constantino scores about 96 to 94.
Okay.
Judges Martha Tremblay and Steve Weisfeld both scored about 97 to 93.
Okay.
All three in favor of the winner, the Iceman, Ali Perez.
Uh-oh, they gave it to Demarison. And Demarison has risen. He is in here. And that was a good decision. Because, see, now we know that, hey, all judges are not full of shit. Good call. I agree with that decision. Because Kalnaki didn't do what he normally does. And see, once you stop doing what you normally do, that means somebody else is doing something to you. It was fair. So I'm glad. Kalnaki, tough fight, bro. You fought a guy that had been beat once. You know what I mean? The only question is, would he have beat that guy if he wouldn't have got knocked out twice by Helenius? So it is what it is. It's still fuck boxing ego, though. Grizzly Bear wins. Yeah, the Grizzly did win. So it is what it is, guys. Who's next for him? I think the loser of Ruiz Ortiz. Yeah. I would watch Luis Ortiz take on Adam Kalnaki. I will watch Andy Ruiz take on Adam Kalnaki. And I think Ruiz is more. I think he's more tuned. I think his combinations are better. I think he's quicker. I don't know if he hits harder. I mean, he might, but I don't know. But I'm happy for him because Kalnaki's probably on his way out. He needed, he tried, but he's not a shot fighter. If anything, he will be an exciting fighter for somebody. It'll be an exciting fight. So I think that's what will happen with Kalnaki. I don't think they will just shelf him because he's an exciting fighter. Smooth Will checking in. Salute. Much peace and prosperity to you and your daughter. Counterpunch to you, man. Thank you, Smooth Will. The judges are not corrupt. That's good. Well, that's good in this particular, you don't know if the judges are the same. Kalnaki no power. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's beat the shit out of some people. I mean, 20 wins, 15 by KO. 3 losses now. He's lost 3 back to back, bro. And I think what they need to do now, get him a tune-up fight. I mean, a true tune-up fight, because this wasn't one, obviously. And if it was, this was a tune-up fight that went very bad, people. Very, very bad. Who won the last fight, Kurt? Majestic TV. Amarizan beat Adam Kalnaki. Bars. Will Al Heyman show him the door? I don't think so. He's an exciting fighter. He didn't go out like a punk. He's been knocked out twice. He's in this loss. He showed a slugfest. He has to show, let me see what he says.
Was it simply a matter of not being able to continue at that pace, even though you threw so many punches? Yeah, I think I was definitely about the ring because that's over. Camp was good, but I don't know. I gotta be watching. I was the first. That was a major key. I let him get out first. I was really challenging him. I was really moving my feet. I was moving around the punches. Went back to the old me instead of doing it in the first 3 rounds, which he said was very good. final thought, Adam. It was your own assessment before the fight where you said, if I don't win this fight, I lose it all. Is that mean that you probably won't continue your career? I have two good big kids, Kansas City. I have a long talk with my wife, see what we want to do. I mean, so many great memories in this building, you know. Definitely don't want to go out like this and the loser is curse, right? But so definitely I would like to have one more fight and be my fans with a win, you know. You've given us all a lot of thrills, and the fans here in Brooklyn and across the world really appreciate your effort. Thank you, Ed. Thank you so much.
Damn, it's kind of like shit. Jim Gray was kind of like, thank you. You're good. You're good. But bye. You're good. But bye. Okay. Bye. Good memories. You know? The information polar bears are bigger than, stronger than grizzly bears. Yeah, but not this time. Not this time. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like this. If he said it so, but it's, Adam Kalnaki had a good run. At the end of the day, he had a good run. If he decides to retire, I hope he made enough money, to put back to invest. And that's the whole thing. Prize fights are exactly that, prize fights. There's no 401k. There's no dental plan. There's no medical plan. There's none of that plan, okay? It is what it is. So I think at the end of the day, it is what it is. But if he decides to retire, he had some good fights. He had some good wins. He's lost to 2 people in his career, so it's not that bad. They just put him in there with one big son of a gun, man. You know what I mean? And he, only had 1 loss, and then see, that's what happened. And then maybe this might have been the test that he failed, that he shouldn't have failed. We don't know. I mean, but I think it should be up to Adam Kalnaki and his family. You know what I mean? Give me a couple $150,000 fights. Let me put that shit up, you know what I mean? And let me, start on a career of making Polish sandwiches and opening the family business or whatever the hell they do. You know what I mean? To invest in the future, to have something that's non-violent so he can continue doing to make money for his family. That's what I would say about Adam Kalnaki. So we have Garcia Benavidez. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. So, Danny's ready. He's coming in with the loops. You know what I mean? What's good, Kurt? Vincent in. Everything's good, man. This time the polar bear got his head whooped. Kalnaki needs strength training if he continues to fight. Michael Fuller, I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's that kind of dude. You know what I mean? See, Andy Ruiz, he invested in that type of stringent body transformation because he had the money to do that because he went to a level that gave him the money to do that. He got to that level where he could afford to, hey, let me buy 6 months worth of salmon and bison beef and, like a chef and, let me really take time to really take this seriously. You know what I mean? Whereas Adam Kalnaki ain't made that type of fucking money. Adam Kalnaki's made, some pretty good fights. I want to say. I hope he has, but he ain't made that type of money. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy a chef, man. I'm gonna go buy a chef, and this shit's gonna be good. And no, he did that type of shit. I don't see him as that type because with his physique, with the way he's shaped and built, he was able to do things that a lot of fighters couldn't. He beats a lot of asses. You know what I mean? So, Kalnaki going back to make great bacon and egg and cheese. For all I know, a polar bear is far bigger and stronger than a grizzly, but it doesn't mean the aggression level is the same. Yeah, he knocked out poor. It's crazy. See, Danny Garcia should have fought Errol Spence. Errol Spence boxed Danny Garcia. But Errol Spence, that just showed Errol Spence was smart. Because Danny Garcia is the kind of dude, you better ask fucking Amir Khan. If you let him continue to hit you with big shots, he can definitely like take you out. Like he has some hard punches. He's had very hard punches. Specialize in secret sausage.
Coming in.
Who is the best daddy in boxing? T.O. Senior, Angel Garcia. I don't know, man. That's a good that is a very, very good question. Look at his dad breaking down. The hell's wrong with him?
I always say if we did a movie, it wouldn't be on me, it would be on him.
There you go.
He's been through jail, cancer, raising kids, raising a world champion. It's like a real rags to riches story.
Fights with sticks and bottles in the fights with sticks, stones, and bottles in the streets of Philly. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Then you got Jose Benavidez Sr. Then you have Angel Garcia. You know, got 2 fathers, training 2 sons. Danny would be better with another trainer. Probably so. He probably would. Do you think the Tank versus Garcia fight will happen? You know what? I don't even really care for that fight, to be honest with you. I'm going to just be 100. I don't even care if they fight or not because they're real young. I'm worried more about Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Why? Those fighters are in their prime and they're in the 30s. They're grown-ass men. Garcia and Tank Davis is damn near 30, though. But Garcia's young. He's young. He's a shit talker, young, dumb, full of cum. He's young. He's like 23. Tank's like 28. Okay? So I don't really care if that fight happens or not because I know they're bullshitting at the end of the day. You know? But I also think that at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, I want to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. So, I mean, that's not even the question to ask me because I could give a shit. Like, if it happened, cool. But I would rather want Errol Spence to take on Terrence Crawford before seeing any of that shit. You know, that's paramount. This ain't paramount. This shit's like, oh, Garcia and T.O. I mean, not even because T.O., like, he showed us that he's not that dude. You know, I mean, and in look, it was almost watching the lightweight division, bro. I want y'all guys to listen to me. It's almost like watching Game of fucking Thrones. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you got the guy that got the kingdom. Asshole. Then he gets beat by another guy, and then that guy ends up being asshole. You know what I mean? So it was just like, okay, because, you know, Kambosos beat T.O. T.O. didn't even want to give Lomachenko a fight to even put the stamp on his legacy. Fucking idiot. Then he goes and fights Kambosos. Then he gets beat by Kambosos. Then Kambosos turns into the fucking emperor. You know what I mean? Then you got to fight. You got to fight me now. Fight me in Australia. Then he goes to fucking Australia. He gets beat. Right? And then, you know, so, but then he bullshits a lot of people. I honestly, personally, I would rather him fought Lomachenko. You know what I mean? I think that would have been a better fight for Kambosos, but Kambosos was he was a lot better than T.O. He was, but not that much better. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like everybody that got those belts thought they were undisputed, and they weren't. You got to get every fucking belt to be considered undisputed, because if there's someone disputing that you're not undisputed, therefore you're not undisputed. Yeah, Loma would have watched him, but Loma, I think, would have stopped him. I think Loma would have stopped him, but it would have been a good fight nonetheless. I think Loma would have stopped him. I think Loma would have done a more impressive job of beating him. See, Devin Haney beat him. But Devin Haney just outboxed him. So there you go. Ryan ain't used to elite southpaw. Ryan Garcia, he's a kid, bro. He's gonna, and then look, he's tall. The motherfucker's De La Hoya's height. He's gonna be at 147 before every fight in Tank. Tank's gonna be at 147. Watch what I tell you. None of that shit's happening at 135, 140. It's gonna happen at 147. So if the whole gauge is 147, we need to pay attention to welterweights at 147 now, because that's going to dictate who's going to still be there at 147 when those guys get there at 147. Let me take a small break, and I'll be right back as Jimmy Lennon Jr. is bringing these guys in, and let's get to counter punching. One moment.
You gonna be able to go? Maybe.
Okay, we are back after the break. And we got Danny Garcia coming out to whoever he's. Was that Daddy Yankee? It looks like a less damn Daddy Yankee Jr.
Little Pablo. No. My t-shirt. I'm flexing. Look, see what,
He thought
see,
he was.
See what me and Kurt got me looking like? I'm flexing now.
You really want to train?
Hell no.
I need David Benavidez to smack Charlo if he's in the building. I haven't seen the Charlos. I don't think they're up in New York right now.
One of them old pimps.
Skrilla 50 in the building. Counterpunch to you, sir.
My dog be.
So we got both fighters in the ring. The ring walk is complete. That would have tripped if Danny comes in and knocks knocks Benavidez right out. That shit would be crazy. But but if Jose thinks he can just come in there and like throw a bunch of scattered punches at Danny, he's good at timing his shots because he's a looper. You know, he swings punches. Man, I'm slipping on a Grolsch. It's a Grolsch. I think it's a German beer, I want to say. Definitely a Pilsener. So. If Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford fight doesn't happen, I would like to see Terrence Crawford move up and fight Charlo. Yeah, that would be cool. And then, see, here's the thing. Charlo's undisputed. So if Errol Spence won't give him the opportunity to become undisputed by fighting him, he needs to go up to the next weight class to show Charlo, yo, I can beat your ass too. So what were you saying? Your boy wouldn't want to fight me because they're broke. I'll fight you. I like how you blocked the label like a show that ain't get the spot. No, it's a Grolsch. I didn't really mean to. You know, I'm not looking for sponsorships from them or nothing. It wouldn't be bad, but you know, I don't drink it like that. You know, every time you see him, I got a Grolsch. Yo, Steve Willis is in the building. You know, Steve Willis is the referee, man. So we're good. We're in good hands. He loves to see a good fight, and he loves to referee a good fight. That's what we have. You know? Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr., Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Who do you see? Yeah, Steve Willis is my man. He's a pimp. Steve Willis. Jose Benavidez Jr. coming in, 27 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 18 big wins by KO. Phoenix, Arizona, coming in representing Mexico and Philly in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix versus Philly is in the building, people. Uh-oh. He coming in all tatted up. Look, Danny Garcia coming in like Floyd Mayweather, fresh, ain't got no tats. You know what I mean? Danny Garcia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 36, 3, and 21, coming in straight from Philly. And this is when I heard about this fight, it was very interesting to hear. You know, both Garcia and Benavidez grinders, but I think Garcia the cleaner puncher. Yeah, I think Garcia is the harder puncher. And then another factor, though, since we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Well, let's see if that leg of Benavidez stands up. You know. Look at Danny. Look at Danny coming in there, throwing them sledgehammers. Like Angel says, what you gonna do when you get hit with them Puerto Rican hammers? What you gonna do when you get hit with them Puerto Rican hammers? Knock this kid out. Yeah, where'd that come from, sir?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Like we drinking some mimosas.
Sounds like Puke City. Pilsener and mimosas.
School teacher ain't coming out tonight.
Environmental social governance. Here we go, guys. Boom. And the fight begins. Danny's trying to figure him out. They're in the middle of the ring. Jab, jab. Nobody's really opened up just yet. Danny Garcia comes in with an overhand. He misses Benavidez. And it's crazy because okay, right hand lands. Danny looks a little better. I mean, he looks a little more filled in at 154. You know? So it's definitely a better weight to make. Oh, good right from Benavidez. Right hook and left hook to the body by Danny Garcia. Upstairs by Benavidez. Good jab by Benavidez. Oh, good left to the body by Benavidez. Good jab. Good jab by Benavidez. Double jabs. Jab to the body by Garcia. Danny Garcia comes in over that. Jose does what he does. You didn't hit me. What me worry? So he comes in. Benavidez wants to be closer to him so he can get off that rocket straight right. And understand, David Benavidez, Jose's is his bigger brother. Ooh, good rubbernecking by Garcia because that right hand was coming. He just grazed over that left shoulder to keep that right hand from coming in. So, good jab to the body by Garcia. Garcia's really working that body because, see, the thing about Benavidez, he had, oh, good right hand. And then, see, Garcia counters with a right hand. Like I told you, Benavidez has these fast hands. He has these really fast hands, but Garcia is not worried about how fast your hands are because he's going to try to time you with one huge shot, and that's exactly what he did. Good exchange. 1-2 to the body. Jab upstairs, downstairs by Garcia. He misses. Benavidez misses. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know who takes that round. I mean, it's a nice fill-out round. Maybe possibly a swing round. Garcia is Garcia. Benavidez is Benavidez. Let's see how Danny looks at this weight. Angel Garcia and Teofimo Lopez should be drinking buddies. They should be. Hang out together. Let me tell you something, bro. What you got? What you got to say? My son is better than Danny will ever be. You sick? Take this line. Like I said, bro, my son's better. My son's better than your son.
Can you pull this out?
Yeah, you can over there.
No, can you pull
You don't know how to?
Yeah, we've been trying. You see it halfway. Can't pull it.
You got to pull it out.
Is it?
No. Go to the sink. It's gonna go all over the place.
Is
It's gonna look like it's gonna look like a porn over here.
Oh shit.
Good jab. Good jab by Benavidez. There you go.
Wow. It took forever, bro.
That's it. Champagne. Danny comes in with a double jab and opens up. Benavidez shakes his head. You didn't hurt me. Because Benavidez has this high guard and he's tall. And I think that's bothering because he's taller than most welterweights or super welterweights. And he has these fast hands. So, and I think he had to lose 70 pounds. I'm thinking like, well, what weight class you in? Good left hook from Benavidez. You know, and then actually Terrence Crawford didn't knock him out until the 12th round. And that's his only, official loss was to Terrence Crawford. So Danny Garcia doing whatever he's going to do, he has to make a statement because people are going to compare fights. Okay? So if he doesn't and if he gets beat by Jose Benavidez, it's going to show you a lot. Good left uppercut from Danny. Let's see here. Jose's loading up on his punches too much. I mean, Danny does that anyway. But Danny's a good timer. So he times his punches a lot better. Skrilla, you're right. He's trying to telegraph his punches. Good jab to the body and right upstairs. See, Danny's coming in downstairs. Good jab by Jose Benavidez. Good jab by Benavidez. And Danny's still on the outskirts. He's still trying to figure him out. But he does come in, doubling and triple the jab, double jab upstairs, jab downstairs, right hand upstairs. But see, you got to pay when you come inside. So if you're going to come in, you got to do what you're going to come in and get out. Because Benavidez is definitely the bigger guy. Garcia is good for working down to the body. Put that interest down there. Oh, good left hook lands for Jose Benavidez, and the bell rings. I don't think Danny has enough power at this division. It doesn't look like he does. It doesn't. There, look at Manolo. Benavidez lands better jabs at a distance. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's taller. I don't know about the reach necessarily. I don't know how, and I didn't see that, but I know he's a taller fighter. And I know he's quicker. He's a snappier fighter. You know, his punches are has more snap to it. Benavidez got those prison tats. Yes, indeed, he does. He does. He's like La M. Looks like Danny's off guard a lot of times. He's off balance. Like he's kind of, kind of unsure what Jose's going to do. But Jose is like one of those guys. He steps closer and closer. But see, here's the thing. Ooh, good right uppercut. Danny has to really open up. I think he's being too tentative. Okay? Because he's trying to stay out of the way of somebody that's walking him down that wants to throw a shitload of punches at him. Ooh, good right. Ooh, no, good right from Jose. Couple straight rights land. Garcia laughs, which normally means, hey, you was hurt. Oh, good right lands for Danny. Danny comes off the ropes and lands a looping right. Thing about Jose, though, he likes to taunt his fighters. Whenever you do anything, he's going to react to anything you do. Like, he's going to shake his hand like, what are you doing? Danny, good head moving by Danny. Danny didn't fall for it because he shook his hands, he did this, he took a jab at him. Oh, good right to the body by Danny Garcia. See, well, let me tell you something about those body punches. Those body punches will really start taking juice out of your legs and your back. Okay? You won't move as frequently taking those shots to the body. Good body punches by Danny Garcia. He eats a jab by Jose. The quicker, faster Jose Benavidez. He's walking him down. He comes with another jab. Good left uppercut, right hand. Oh, good body punches from Danny Garcia. Danny needs to start welling those punches to the body. He needs to keep doing that. It's working. See, Benavidez, he's a stalker. He creeps. He's, see David's there supporting his brother, undefeated fighter, you know. Yeah, those two right hands landed. And there goes Danny coming off the ropes with a right. Take that. I got $100 on Garcia. Joseph Zarate. Okay. You guys know Danny Garcia has 6 toes? Kind of punch boxing. How good is the boxing? It's pretty good, Troy. Who you got winning? I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. I like Danny Garcia's body punching. Jose's faster. So he's beating Danny to the jab a lot of times. But you have to understand that's expected because he's a taller fighter. He's the quicker fighter. But Danny, he's not doing anything necessarily wrong, because he's a shorter guy. And when he comes in correct. He comes in with the double jab. He jabs to the body. You know what I mean? He throws a right hand. He keeps Benavidez guessing. He just landed a one on the top of the head from Jose Benavidez. Okay. Dude, I'm going to say it. Jose Benavidez looks somebody like straight out of Apocalypto, bro. He looks like he's like Jaguar Jaw. You know what I mean? Left hook, double jab for Danny Garcia. This is more like a chess match. Good head movement from Danny. Get out of the way of that jab. It's good straight right from Danny. Danny lands that one. Oh, good right from Danny Garcia. So you got to be careful because Danny knows how to counter shots, especially if you're faster than him. He has the experience in that category. So if Jose does pull a David like his dad, like his son, like his brother, Danny. See, look at Danny. Oh, good right lands for Jose Benavidez. Good left hook lands for Benavidez. Good counter. Good right for Benavidez. So now he's taking it over. Good jab. Because Danny went wide and tried to throw something crazy. And he missed and got right uppercut 2-3 times. I got to see that instant replay on that. I want to see how that actually landed. Oh, good jab from Jose Benavidez. Good right from Jose Benavidez. Body shots from Danny. See, what Danny's doing, go to the body. When all else fails, go to the body. See, Danny's flat-footed. Danny has never been down in his professional career because that's one of the benefits of being flat-footed. But also, not one of the benefits of being flat-footed. You can't move like that, No, he's never smooth will. He's never been knocked down before. He's a tough kid. He's been busted up, beat up, but he ain't never been dropped. T-Bud did say Benavidez was his toughest fight. David Benavidez is tough, man. I mean, you see he ain't looking like he's folding nowhere. Look, he throws that right. He misses. Watch this. Watch. Boom. Caught him. Boom. Well, that was just 2, but he threw 3. Caught him with 1, Graves with the other. Look at Willis back there. Willis like, I love that dude, man. Man, Willis is like, yo, I seen that. You know, that Willis, he has the best job in the world, man. He's a referee. You know? So, I mean, when I saw it, I'm like, Jose Benavidez. Because, see, here's the thing. Jose Benavidez fought Terrence on Top Rank, okay? Now he's fighting on Showtime. Now he's fighting a Showtime fighter. So if Jose comes in and beats Danny Garcia, that makes Terrence Crawford look a lot better. He's the only one that fucking beat him. Okay, so it's just, it ain't nothing, you know, now it is something special to fight someone or beat someone like Jose Benavidez. Okay, because only one dude has done it. And that one dude is Terrence Crawford, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And here comes Jose. And see, look, here's Danny, like, Danny's mimicking him now, but now Jose said, you know what? I'm going to come in and beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass, Jose. You're going down, fool. I'm going to beat the Rican out of you, Holmes. Oh, man, you got to love it. Good right to the body by Danny. Danny's throwing that right hand. Good jab by Danny. Oh, good right by Jose. Oh, good right by Danny. Danny comes back with his own right hand. Oh, Steve Willis, look. Steve Willis, he's seeing, look at Steve. Steve's watching this shit. He's watching it. He's not, like, he's checking it out. But he ain't over officiating. He ain't going in trying to be like fucking Kenny Bayless. Nobody just trying to be like, he's trying to involve himself in the fight. No, he understands. Here's a fight. I'm going to referee this fight the way the fight's supposed to be refereed. And that's what he's doing. That's what I love about Steve Willis. As soon as I saw him, it was a ray of sunshine, people. Oh, good right from Jose Benavidez. Good jab from Jose. Now he's just creeping on. Oh, good right from Jose. Oh, Danny comes in with a 1-2. Oh, see, that bad leg. There's that bad leg. Look, Jose pushes him off. Motherfucker, who you pushing? That's it. Who you pushing, Kendall? Whoa. Hold on. Go over there. Go over there. Time. Hold it. Wait. Uh-oh. Willis had to check him. Time. And then had to show him. Look, you on my time. You on my canvas. Because Jose pushed him. You know, because see, Jose has a bad leg, bro. If Jose wouldn't have got fucked up like he did doing whatever he was doing, this would have been a lot better. Good right from Jose. He missed that right from Danny and countered with his own right hand. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Danny Garcia to the body. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at Danny Garcia. You got Edislandi Lara and company. You got a lot of people there watching this fight. You know, Lawrence Cole. Jose would dominate this fight if he used his weight, his height. Bars. Skrilla 50. Bars. Look at Jared Booth Ennis. I'll beat all of them. Damn. I don't know. Jose's doing a good job, but Danny's holding his own to a degree, you know, but jab upstairs, jab downstairs by Danny Garcia. Oh, good left. Good right by Danny Garcia. Now it's round 6. Oh, good left hook. Or actually, it's like hooker cut by Jose. Oh, good left hook. Danny misses with that right uppercut. Now he's learning. Like Jose, you ain't gonna just catch Jose, you know, with like those shots. Like Danny is used to hitting these guys from way left field and catching them with these shots. Oh, good right. Oh, good right. Left and a right. from Jose Benavidez. Good jab from Jose Benavidez. Jab right hand. I think that right hand missed. Maybe it might have partially landed for Danny Garcia. Wu-Tang in the building. Oh, good right from Danny. He snuck that in there. Oh, good left downstairs from Danny. He tried to come up left upstairs, but missed. Missed with the right hand. Oh, good right uppercut from Jose Benavidez. One thing about Danny, though, it's safe to say he's a solid fighter, though. You know what I mean? He's not one of those dudes you catch him with something and all of a sudden everything falls apart. You catch him with something, you might bust him up, but he's solid. He can take shots. He's a representation of a tough Philly fighter, fighting with sticks and stones in the streets of Philly. Okay, so here we go. Good jab from Jose. Oh, good right to the body by Garcia. Garcia, you know what I fear though? I fear Garcia is doing the same thing Canelo did when he went to 175. I think he's putting too much on shots. And I think he should just work on landing certain shots versus loading up on certain shots. And I think that's what's happening. He's throwing bombs, but he's missing. Because he's in there with a guy, Jose Benavidez, like he's been at 154 for a minute, And Jose, he's taunting, talking shit and everything, Jose looked like he's slowing down. I think that maybe that shove did something because normally you wouldn't fall that easy. And I already know. I know the backstory on Jose. He has a damaged left or right leg, whichever. One of his legs are not on 100. Okay, I don't think it'll ever be 100. He has that fucking Paul Spadafora problem where they were involved in a shooting and fucked his leg up, and boxers need their legs. So, they are saying the referees are not doing a great job. That came from Devin Haney's latest tweet. Well, no, they're not. I mean, anybody can see that shit. They're not. I agree with Devin. They're not. They are not. This is what we have. Okay. Round number 7 of 12, people. So we got the jab, right hand. Did it land? We don't know if it landed or not. I think it did because I think Jose's the type of dude to, respond to certain things that happen to him, and his response is like, "You didn't hurt me." So I think it did land, but he just landed a right hand of his own. Good jab from Jose. Okay, that's a straight jab. Good jab from Jose. Now he's working the jab. Oh, good straight right from Danny Garcia. He's moving. He should be moving. See, to fight Jose he wants you to fight him is dumb. You have to use that ring. Because if you don't, he's the kind of dude that he's stationary, but he's fast. Good right to the body from Garcia. Ooh, good right uppercut and left hook by Garcia, by Jose. Ooh, Danny, man, he swung for the fences, but he missed with that shot. Ooh, good jab by Jose. Another jab by Jose. I would give that one to Danny. Garcia's doing a good job of moving in and out. Yeah, I mean, that's what he has to do. Move in and out and circle the ring. Oh, that was a nice combination. He catches him in the inside with a right. Danny then throws a left hook, throws it away, then comes right back with a right that opens up that guard that catches him flush. Man, this guy is doing more talking than throwing punches. Here, yeah, look. Hirama, this is what I'm talking about. He did that all in the Crawford fight. You know, that's his thing. You know, I guess that's a part of his so-called ring generalship, but that's not what it is. Talking shit like that won't win you fights. Landing punches win you fights. See, Danny now, he's just doing the modern thing. Doing the jab in the right hand. Good right uppercut by Jose. Oh, good left hook by Jose Benavidez. There we go. Now it's starting to open up. He needs to do more of it, though. Because if you can tell by the scorecards, the unofficial scorecards, Steve Fargood has him losing every round. I'm like, how the fuck you have him losing every round? I wouldn't agree to that at all. Good jab. Good right hand from Danny. I think Danny's finding his rhythm, though. I think he's actually knowing, okay, now I see the range. I see what Jose can do, what to look out for. Don't throw looping shots. Work the body. Come in and out. Work the jab to come in. Make him respect you. Don't overcommit. And he got it. Because, see, Jose is one of those big bullshitters. Because he's one of those guys that he'll catch you with a shot every now and then. But he's too busy convincing you that you're not beating him instead of beating you. That's what I'm looking at. That was a low blow, actually, from Jose. That was south of the border. Ooh, good jab by Jose, though. That he needs to follow up. There's no follow-up. It's always like, he's like a stalker. He creeps you like, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. See there, I hit you. You know what I mean? I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. Ooh, good right from Jose, though. Ooh, good left to the body by Danny. Good right upstairs by Jose, though. Ooh, good straight right through the guards from Garcia. Ooh, another good straight right. Do you think if Danny wins, he will have confidence to fight Terrence Crawford? See, look, Jermell Charlo's the undisputed, 35, 1-1. How is Danny winning on the scorecard? I don't know. I mean, that's what Steve Fargood said. Do you think Danny wins if he? Okay. How is Danny? All right. Jim Brown, get the love chat out of here. They come back with a vengeance. Let's see them on their way out. Please and thank you. Oh, good right hand over the top from Danny. Oh, good left hook from Jose. See, Steve Fargood doesn't have Jose winning one round. I mean, how the hell you don't have this man winning one round at least? It's crazy. You first snipe. Hashirama, good job, man. Good job. You're doing a good job with that wrench. Ooh, good right uppercut and left hook from Danny. Ooh, good right from Jose. Danny better get out of the way. Hit him with them bars. Ah. Oh, good right. Good right from Jose. Did that hurt Danny up a little bit? Danny kind of stepped to him and stuck his chin out. Wrong thing to do when you just got punched in the mouth. Ooh, good right to the body by Jose. Ooh, good straight left by Jose. I don't know if that's frustration or confidence because it's kind of hard to distinct the two. Okay, we got round 10. 3 rounds left until the end. Bars. Yeah, I give the definitely round 9 to Jose. I'm with you on that. Oh, good right from Danny. And then look, return from Jose. Up. Oh, good left to the body. Yeah, Danny's trying to box him. It's like almost Danny's doing an Errol Spence, like Errol Spence did to him almost. Yeah, who has said there's no sound? Oh, good double jab from Danny Garcia. See, Danny's boxing though. See that this isn't the slugging Danny because he knows. Like I don't think he'll. Oh, good right hand from Jose Benavidez. Oh, another good right hand from Jose. I mean, that's what you do. You outbox someone that's bigger than you. You know what I mean? That you know that you don't have the dominant power. You know what I mean? So, like, that's exactly what you do. Like Jose's just getting beat up on right now. He's just and then Danny's accumulating punches and he's putting combinations together. And it's easy to it's easy to do when someone's boxing you. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, those are 12 shots right there. You know. Yeah, I'm watching it with no sound too. It's the best way to score it. You know, the commentators, they'll tell you some shit and then you know, then it's round 11. Okay. So this fight is kind of eased on by. See, now Garcia is he's really getting aggressive. Like he's throwing these 1-2s and he has Danny Garcia circling out. He should have done that 3 rounds ago. You know, really just started to put him on, you know. And see, Danny now, he's dead because he wants to get out of line of fire, which is understandable. Jab upstairs for Danny. Jab downstairs for Danny. Garcia returns a jab, but then he's too busy trying to be Michael Jordan or some fucking body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Jose gets him, and he stands there and locks on him. That's a Jose fight, though. Jose's going to look at you like he's the fucking Grim Reaper, but, you know, he's like, come on, let's fight. See, Jose wants Danny to be Danny, and Danny's like, no, I got a game plan. And then the game plan is simple. It's like, yo, outbox this guy. Don't get hit with these big shots. Good right from Jose Benavidez. A lot of his punches are very quick, but then awkward. See, there's another like flicking right hand he's throwing at Danny. Good right hand from Jose Benavidez. See, I don't know if the antics will help Jose win a fight, honestly. I really don't know. Jose's thinking, when I catch you, I'm going to shank you, Holmes. Yeah, I know, right? He's a fucking he's definitely like a tight stalking boxer. Last round, so he, you know. See, stay smart. First thing I heard, stay boxing them. That's exactly what I mean. You could look at the fight and see how it's going and see what they were intending to do, what the game plan is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's exactly what's happening. He's outboxing him. Jose Benavidez, he's not really, you know, he tries in spots, but, you know, it is what it is, you know? Benavidez is a D-level fighter at 154. Niove Francisco, you are the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can see defeat in Jose's eyes. And like I said, is it defeat or is it confidence? See, a lot of times people, frustration have people thinking they're confident, but they're really just frustrated. So they're doing antics like that because they're not being or not getting or not doing what they want to do in the fight. You can see defeat in Jose's eyes. Jab from Jose. Jab from Jose. Now Jose is trying to come on, but see, Danny, I think he has too many rounds in the bank now, man, because, you know, Jose should have been busting this kid up. Danny is just really not that exciting of a fighter. And see, Danny's considered small at that weight, and you can tell the punching power is not there. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's there enough to get respect. You don't want to get hit with one of those big shots, but still, all in all, you know, Jose is like, hey, okay. Now Danny's falling into the antics. He's like, yeah, he'll stick his tongue out. You know, he'll play around a little bit. You know, but he knows. He's like, yo, look, I'm doing a Sugar Ray Leonard. You're Hagler. I'm Sugar Ray Leonard. This is what I'm doing to you. You know what I mean? Roses are red, violets are blue. Bars. If we judge the fight by taunting, Benavidez wins. Benavidez is like, come on, fight me. You know, but it's like, no, I mean, this is a boxing match. And sometimes in a boxing match, a fight breaks out. So this is what we're having. Look at Danny's talking shit because he knows there's 1 minute left. He said, yeah, what you got? What you got for me? Come on. And what you gonna do? You gotta return fire. Look, now Danny's throwing hooks. Now see, He needs to stop and go toe to toe and show some respect. Show some respect. Look, now he's pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Down to the bottom. Down to the body. There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There he goes again. There he goes again. Look, look, there he is. "17 seconds left." See, and Jose's sitting there bullshitting. So we don't even know if Jose really wants to fight. That's probably a taunting thing. And then Jose's like, yo, I want to fight, but do you? And see, Danny just danced his way to a victory. That's how you do it. You outbox Jose Benavidez. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. And this was what it is. You know, you don't always, and they got respect for each other, but you don't always have to go out on your shield, because Danny's been in fights like that. He's been in fights like that. He's done what he's needed to do, you know, in certain fights. And he knows, you know, Jose, you know, I don't know. I don't know what his future holds or whatever, you know, besides being a tough, taunting, stalking boxer. You know what I mean? So we'll see what it says. We'll see what happens. You know, but I don't think this is anywhere close, because, you know, Jose, he didn't put enough aggression. He did more stalking and taunting and all that bullshit than actually cutting the ring off and really putting these punches together. You know, because Danny throws these looping punches, but they're precise based on what he does. You know, if, like I said, or like it was said on the chat, if he wins, he wins. Danny Garcia should have moonwalked to the corner. Hey, Kurt, salute, brother. Luca Mora, counterpunch to you. Counterpunch to you. This fight almost reminds me of Canelo versus Chavez Jr. Nah, not that bad. It wasn't that bad. Because, I mean, Canelo just, like, beat the shit out of him, and then there was no, you know, it wasn't that bad. $153-12 in body shots for Danny Garcia. Damn. Seemed like an easy victory. I mean, if Danny gets close to being beat up, you at least see some swelling. You know, because he swells easy. Yeah, I mean, basically, he did exactly what Errol Spence did to him. Errol Spence didn't want to fight him. Errol Spence wanted to box him. That's exactly what he did. He boxed him. You know? Danny Garcia is not that exciting of a fighter. He's just not going to wow you in any way. No, he's not. He's not. I mean, but I don't think every fighter is meant to be that way.
114 to 114, even a draw.
Whoa.
Overruled by judges Glenn Feldman, who scores about 116 to 112.
Wow.
And Anthony Gilbert scoring the action 117 to 111.
Wow.
In favor of the winner,
Danny Garcia won. But here's the thing: 114 to 114. You know, 116 to 112. Now that 117 to 111 looks more like Steve Fargood. You know, if you pitch a shutout like that, get the stop, or you are wasting time. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, all those judges are not the same. You know, no knockdowns, no knockouts. You know, I showcase Respawn or yeah. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is.
This fight, moving up in weight, the long layoff.
Well, horrible fight, worst fight tonight. Michael Fuller. Well, guys, hey, both guys, no knockdowns. Danny won. Welcome to 154. I know Smooth will 114 to 114. Yo, that's crazy. So, you know what I mean? Even 8 rounds to 4, so it is what it is. I mean, this is a sport that I love, that I hate so much. And I think some of you guys agree with me too. And it is what it is. I am going to cover the Kalnaki fight and then this fight, and then I'm out. But I thank everybody for coming on. God bless you guys. Be safe, be careful. And everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.